I'm Sheila, and I'm the writer-director of Dream Machine. This skit is about an intern who has her first day of work, but things don't go exactly as she planned. I hope you enjoy watching it. Thank you very much.
Twinkie, right?
Actually, it's Twinkle, but you can call me Twinkie if you want, Mr. Jared, sir.
This is your first day here in Dream Delivery?
Was it really that easy to tell?
Yeah. Well, it doesn't matter as long as you do your job right.
Right.
So, Twinkle, what's the first dream for today?
Oh,
Come on, kid, I don't have all day. Saturday Nightmare Live is coming on soon, and I never miss an episode.
of course, right. I found it. The first dream is for someone named Leo Tam,
And what is it about?
and it's a recurring dream about eating his twin in the womb.
Alright, got it.
That's it. You're not even the least bit weirded out by this dream.
Oh, to be youthful again, Twinkie. Listen, when you've worked here as long as I have, that kind of dream seems kind of bland at best.
Well, that's to be expected, I suppose. Anyways, the next dream is for someone named Leon Tam, and it's a recurring dream about eating his twin in the womb. Wait a minute. That can't be correct.
Are you sure you got that right?
Yep. Leon Tam, a weird twin dream.
No, I meant the first one.
Of course, I'm not that incompetent. Here, I'll read it out loud. Leo Tam, recurring dream. Falling from a building? Oh my god. Falling from a building.
Ah, I figured as much.
God, this can't be happening. No, not on my first day. They're gonna burn me. Oh my god. No, what will my parents think? I won't have a job, and then I'll be homeless, and then I'll die alone.
Twinkie, please calm down.
Twinkle.
Okay. Twinkle, little star. I can help you fix this as long as you calm down. And, please don't throw up like the last intern. This is my favorite piece of Saturday Nightmare Live merch. Please, just calm down.
Fine, I promise. So, how do we fix this?
To be honest, I don't really know. I've never messed up before.
Wow, way to rub it in my face.
I was just stating the facts, Twinkie.
Whatever. What if we just switched around the dreams and then bam, they get the correct dreams and everyone is happy?
Didn't you read a single page of the Dream Delivery rulebook? You can't just do that in the middle of a dream, rookie.
What if we gave them the correct dream right afterwards? Or let them have each other's dreams? They're
If you don't shut up this exact moment, I will personally deliver the weird twin womb dream to you later.
So you agree? It is weird. Sorry.
Okay, I might have a solution.
Yes, finally.
If we give them each another's dream at the exact right moment, we may be able to fix this.
Isn't that what I just said earlier?
You didn't let me finish. Not only will we have to switch over their dreams at the same exact moment, or I don't know how we're going to do that, but the dream has to erase the previous one afterwards.
Well, what if we gave them a dream about getting amnesia? And they forget whatever happened in the previous dream.
That might actually work. Don't celebrate just yet. We have to get the timing just right. Alright, I've inputted their names and the dreams. All I need you to do is say go when the clock strikes 12.
Right, I got it. Right. Okay, almost there. Okay. Go! Well, did it work?
I don't know. I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Lord!
You should be thanking me. I'm the one who got you out of this mess. Thank me.
Thank you, Mr. Jared. And I'm sorry for yelling so much. It's kind of my first day.
It's okay, but not really. But there's not really any use dwelling on it. Just don't mess up again.
I'm sorry.
Please don't mess up again.
Don't tell my parents?
I would, but oh no! I've missed Saturday Nightmare Live.
I'm Jenson Doan, writer, director, and, yes, actor in Will the Real Hero Please Stand Up? Title itself is, of course, a reference to the Joker from Christopher Nolan's The Dark Knight, and you'll see the tribute to the hero of that film in just a moment. Now, I consider myself very lucky to be someone who knows what my dream is. And with this script, I wanted to bring to life someone who doesn't, that hasn't a purpose in life and is seeking it to no avail. I wanted to bring to life someone who you can perhaps relate to in a number of ways, not least of which is his feeling of helplessness in this mad, mad world. I wanted to bring to life Midnight Skylar. So without further ado, this is the way. This is Will the Real Hero Please Stand Up?
Hey, Nide. Alice and the gang wanted your help with something. They're wondering when you want to. What is that supposed to be? Halloween was like 2 months ago, man.
This isn't a Halloween costume. This is my war gear.
War gear? Wait, war on what?
The war.
What?
The only war that matters. The war for justice.
You can't be serious, right? This is outrageous. What? You think you're just gonna dress up like a superhero and run around beating up bad guys?
It's what I'm meant to do. I just know it.
Nide, you've gotta be crazy. You're what, 13?
14 in a week?
Right, yeah, whatever. Look at you. You're a kid with delusions
They're
of...
not delusions. This is what I meant to do. This is what I've been training for all my life. I see that now.
You're the only kid who failed the P test last year. And the year before that. And the year before that. And...
Caesar, look at me.
Whoa! You don't look okay, man. Have you been getting enough sleep, or...
Look, everywhere I go, I see problems around school, around town. I turn on the news, I see 17 different things wrong with the world. Villains run rampant.
You've been watching too many superhero films, haven't you?
The point is, there's just so many things wrong with the world. And I know the world needs someone to save it. The world needs hope. A beacon of hope. And justice. A hero. I can be that hero, Caesar. Unlike all the world leaders and company heads we have, they might as well be supervillains. So,
Do you hear yourself right now? What? You're going to go out at night and beat up the politicians and the CEOs.
Well,
You haven't even done your homework, have you?
But what does that matter when compared to the responsibility of saving the world?
What? You think some 13, 14-year-old kid is going to save the world from itself by punching its problems away? Not just anyone can do that. Least of all you.
Why not me? Why can't I be the one to save the world?
Because no one man can do that. It is just impossible.
Then is this all I'm meant to do? Some pointless work when there are real problems out there in the world? I know there has to be some way I can make a difference, Caesar. Some way I can be a hero.
Look,
I really thought.
I know it's been difficult since Joe disappeared, and we all miss him. And I think that we're both trying to figure out what we're meant to do. But I don't think you're meant to go on a grand enterprise like this. I don't think anyone is.
I know. I really thought this was it. That this was what I was meant to do. So I have to keep looking for my purpose then.
Don't we all? I mean, remember that time when I thought I'd be an artist?
No. Please, no.
Remember that drawing I made of Mr. Mordenstern? The one where his eyes went like... Anyways. The point is, I know you think this Caped Crusader Dark Knight type deal is something that you're meant to do. But trust me, I think your talents lie elsewhere.
Yeah. I guess. I mean, look at me. What was I thinking, right? I couldn't be a hero.
Well, in my opinion, maybe a hero isn't someone who does something big, but maybe a hero is someone who does something small for the people that are still in your life. Don't worry, Knight. You'll find your calling sooner or later. Oh, that reminds me. The reason why I was here, Alice and the gang wanted to see you. They want your opinion on this little story they've got going.
A story? How long?
You know, little. They'd appreciate it if you could come over. They know you're good with words.
I thought you said no one was meant to take on a grand enterprise like this.
Well, you know, I meant like dressing up like Batman or something. Come on. It's only a couple 100 pages.
Joe would have liked this. But since he's not here, I'll see what I can do. You think it'll be fun, at least?
Oh, absolutely.
Then what are we waiting for?
Hey, we put together job applicants next.
I'm Monique Tran, the screenwriter.
And I'm Cristina Padovani, the director.
Here's a quick intro to the story.
In your afterlife, you get placed in a certain utopia depending on how well you lived your life.
And in each utopia, you have the opportunity to achieve your dream jobs.
The characters were played by
Ann Hoang, who acted as John Nestle,
Leila Marcias, who portrayed Rebecca,
and Amy Doe, who embodied Security Bob.
When it comes to behind the scenes,
As I wrote this, I interpreted dreams as in dream careers, and I further took inspiration from a show called The Good Place, and decided to create my own universe with a unique system.
and while I directed, I had to take into account the fact that we would be performing on Zoom. So as you watch this, you'll see a few ways we use Zoom to our advantage instead of our downfall.
And now, without further ado,
Job
applicants next.
Peace.
All right, sir, you'll be heading to the job artist. Have a nice day. All right, next. Hello, welcome to Utopia 48. My name is Rebecca, and I'll be your job consultant today. Name, please.
John, ma'am, John Nestle.
All right, John Nestle. Did you work in a chocolate factory? Willy Wonka ever visit?
No.
Hey, you should laugh if you want to get a better job.
Oh, wow, you're so funny.
Okay, so you died at 39. Sorry about that. And you worked at Chuck E. Cheese, you say? Huh. Last time I visited Earth, it was called Chuckling Cheese. 39. And not even a single proper job interview. Dear Lord. So, what job are you interested in here in Utopia 48?
Well, I've always wanted to become an artist, use paints, express my creativity, and just, become peaceful.
Sir, I have your file right here. Are you sure about that? Have you seen your drawings? Like, look here. This is your definition of quality work.
Well, art is subjective.
Yeah, but this is subjectively horrendous. So I'm afraid another job would better suit you.
This is outrageous. Let me talk to your superior.
Oh, the job for Karen is currently open. Would you like me to hold the position for you?
Isn't this supposed to be a utopia?
Sir, I have your file right here. You died at 39 from too much kale. You worked at a kid's playground and didn't even do anything else for most of your life. Should I recommend our therapy?
What? No, I'm fine.
Yo, sir, please leave this area. You're no longer welcome here. Do I need to call backup?
Fine, I'll leave, and I'll be back with more art skills.
Yes. Go, John. All right. Next.
Dead people, am I right?
It's me again, Jenson Doan, writer of the upcoming scene.
And I'm Hailey Thomas, the director.
The long and grueling struggles of Sir Gimgornlas Legornli introduces an aging warrior, one who I envisioned as having the beard of Gimli, the hair of Legornlas, and the body of Viggo Mortensen, whose glory days were firmly in the rearview mirror, and who wanted to keep them that way. I also wanted to create the illusion of a rich fantasy world within the tight constraints of this project.
And tight constraints there were. The long and grueling struggles of Gimgornlas Legornli was quite the challenge to adapt to Zoom and to other technical aspects. With this in mind, we really tried to focus more on the contrast of the characters. I hope you enjoy!
Is it? Could it be? It is! It's an honor to meet you. I'm Hestia, and you're... I'm sorry if I'm disturbing you. I've just always wanted to meet you. My dad talked about you a lot. You're Gimgornlas Legornli, aren't you? Mind if I sit? You look kind of lonely. So, is it true what they say? That you single-handedly beat back our foes back at El Dorado with nothing but your hammer and your resolve?
Everyone knows that.
Is it here? Rinholm, I mean, your hammer.
You want to see it? You have to go all the way back to downtown Artesia, and that's a very long swim for someone like you.
I thought you'd always keep it with you, or else.
I'm past that. The war's won. It's been won for 15 years. You want to know about it? Go read a history book or something. I'm sure your dad will have something lying around that you can read. Old man could tell you everything himself. You've got your father in you. In your questions, he was a good general, you know, but a better man.
And you used to be like him. They say you're always looking out for an adventure, always defending the people, always perishing the weak. What was that supposed to mean anyways? Do you have any idea how terrible that sounds?
Yeah, I guess, but it was never meant as a weak, as in this, or this. But this. The weak of heart, the cowards, the selfish, the bystanders, those with power who misuse it, those with power who waste it, those with power who squander it. That kind of weak deserves to perish.
It still sounds terrible, though.
Yeah, suppose so.
You know, for someone who's supposed to be a defender of the common man, a guardian of this world, perish the weak might literally be the worst catchphrase you could have picked.
Who cares? It's not like they're gonna remember that or anything. I'm sure it'll just pass into nothingness in a few years. Like me. No big deal. So, what did you say you were here for again? Surely you didn't come here just to see an old, washed-up relic of a warrior.
That was pretty much it, actually. I heard you were around here, wanted to see if the rumors were true. You know, you're the second one I've met, of my father's old team, of course.
The other one?
The dragon, Lucius.
That's King Lucius to you.
Sorry.
It's not me you need to apologize to. But anyways, it's nice to meet you. Hestia, right? Your dad said he was going to name his kid that.
There's one more thing I want to know. Why are you here?
Got nothing better to do. Like I said, war's over.
Well, what if it wasn't? A battalion of Reapers. They've taken up a stronghold in downtown Artesia. Right around where your hammer should be, actually. Dad's amassing a force to combat them as we speak.
And would you welcome an old man like me among your rank?
Hello, I'm Hailey Thomas, the writer and director for Not My Father's Dreamer. As a senior, I'm currently in the middle of working on college applications, so therefore I'm also in the middle of an ongoing existential crisis. What I see at Evergreen, and in high school in general, is that most of us students don't really know what our dreams are. We don't know what we want from our future. So we let other people decide that for us, or we set unreasonably high expectations for ourselves. So I wanted to write about this kind of existential crisis moment that a lot of us go through, and I hope you enjoy.
You kidding me? Alex! Have you fallen in or something? You've been in there for like an hour.
Go away.
What happened?
It's stupid.
Oh, come on.
You'll laugh.
I promise I'm not going to judge you too harshly.
You always say that. The semester report cards came back today, and I got a B in calculus. And I know it's really stupid to be crying over it, but I just tried so hard, and I guess And I guess getting told that your best isn't really the best kind of stings, you know?
Have you told Dad?
Are you kidding? I told him I'd probably be packing right now.
Oh, jeez, come on. I don't think he'd be that harsh on you. Would he?
That's so easy for you to say. Practically everything comes to you easily. Everyone knows you're going to be an expert concert pianist, and you're going to do great. You're going to shine. You're going to play at all the beautiful venues across the shore. But, and Dad, well, look at me. Dad never heckles about you. You're never the butt of a joke. And I guess I'm just jealous because I have nothing. I don't have anything. Nothing. I always thought that if I worked hard enough, I could be like you. I thought maybe if I did enough, or maybe I said enough, or I thought enough, I could achieve enough and feel like I'm enough.
Alec, you're playing smart, and anyone who fails to see that is just stupid. Like, come on, you're the president of the student council, for Christ's sake.
But that's not enough. I set one goal for myself, just one, to get all the A's, and I screwed that up too. God, that's gonna be so disappointed in me. I'm never gonna get into an Ivy League, or I'm never gonna become a neurosurgeon, I'm never gonna become a lawyer.
You're more than what Dad thinks of you.
Lucy.
No, seriously. You shouldn't have to impress Dad in order to be happy with yourself. Heck, you shouldn't have to impress anyone in order to be happy. I mean, let's face it, you didn't really want to become a lawyer or a neurosurgeon or whatever, did you?
Well, I mean, I guess I've never really thought about it. I don't really know. I guess it's just that I'm supposed to be the eldest, and the fact that you got it all figured out before me, it kind of stings. And it's just hard. And I'm supposed to be the role model. And I'm supposed to know and be better, but I'm not. Maybe I should become a circus acrobat or something.
Well, you better start hitting that monkey.
Dad's gonna find out either way, isn't he?
Yeah, but whatever happens, I'm here for you.
Yeah.
It's me again. As writer and director of Skyluria Falling, I wanted to portray a picture of confusion, of bewilderment, of the haze that we reside in right after, sometimes far beyond, waking up from a dream. Based off of one of my own dreams, it most prominently features Roxxane Svenhart, one of my personal favorite characters, who was, of course, created by my good friend Pranava Gupta. These characters are depicted here in an alternate world, a more advanced one, though not one immune to dread, unknown terrors, politicians, and overly long names. With that out of the way, I sincerely hope you enjoy Skyluria Falling.
Jaylen? Jaylen, are you there?
Hey, Rox, how you doing?
Listen, can I tell you about something?
Sure, what's up?
I had this weird dream where you and me were running through the streets just down here, see?
Oh, yeah, of course. Why are we running?
Not just us, Jaylen. Everyone.
Everyone.
As far as I can tell, there was the Rossies.
Yeah?
the Bouillons, Mr. Prunsworth, Miss Where's-a-Gopher, and even little Alexi.
The Powers kid.
Yeah.
Just running, no shoving people aside, no fighting, no resorting to violence, just running.
It was just a dream anyway, Jaylen. But I know whatever we were running from was terrifying. And you know me, I don't scare very easily. But this was something else, I tell you.
And what happened next? That's it. That scared you. Don't tell me you woke up just as it was getting good.
I wish I did. Because of what happened next. We made it all the way downtown. Absolute panic. The shops were emptying out in the middle of the day, Jaylen. You know that doesn't happen. We made it right up to the boundary.
Oh my god, what? Everyone on Skyluria! All the way up to the boundary! What, did those guards, the silly GTA, even stop us?
They were running too. All the way to the hangar base. They loaded onto the ships, the planes, all of them. I watched them launch, Jaylen. I watched them all fly up, then away in all directions. They filled the sky like locusts on the wind. There were people outside the hangars trying to get in. They were banging on the doors, screaming, breaking the windows, just trying to get in any way they could. They were desperate. I had never seen anyone so desperate before. I was desperate. I just had to get away.
From what?
Like I said, I don't know. But I know what it did, what we were running from.
And what did it do?
It killed them. Every single one of them. The ships, the transports, the planes, everything and everyone that tried to get away. All shot down. I watched them fall from the sky. I watched them crash. Sometimes all the way down. Sometimes here, and they would slam through a building and wipe out dozens of people. But that wasn't the worst.
And what was, Rox? What? Did the city fall out of the sky?
That's exactly what it did.
Oh, wow. Interesting story, Rox. I wish I could remember my dreams just like you.
The whole city. It's an island. We're basically on a flying island.
I know.
Never feel that way though. But this dream, the whole city tipped over. Slowly at first, but then faster and faster, and the ground started to get closer and closer.
We never see the ground from here. All we see is clouds. Be a nice change of pace at least.
People slid off, fell. Others hit the boundary dead on impact. Others fell over it. They screamed all the way down. We tried to hold on to the ground, to the little cracks in the stones. But then you fell. And right before we hit the ground.
And I'm guessing that's when you woke up? Don't worry about it, Rox. Like you said, it was just a dream. Now come on. We've got a lot of things we need to do today. We're seeing Governor Thorne.
Not him.
Yes, him. You know we gotta get approval for all the shipments we're gonna be bringing in soon. Can't help the poor in this town without getting the rich's approval, apparently. Then it's off to Hangar 13. The Gibsons say they'll be able to bring everything in by nightfall as soon as we get permission.
We have to wait there till nightfall? Seriously?
You know we have to stake it out. Otherwise the Pines will show up. And you know what happens when they show up.
Oh no, not them. They're worse than Governor Thorne. So what, are we just gonna hang around? What are we gonna do all day? We're just gonna hang around Hangar 13?
I don't know. But we'll have each other, and that's really all I need.
Same, you know.
What?
Run.
Hi, I'm Pranava Gupta, the writer-director of the scene Do Nihilists Dream Nothing Still. My actors are Ann Hoang and Amy Doe. I came up with the scene just by thinking of the title alone, and then everything else flowed into just me criticizing the whole nihilist mindset of a whole. Hope you enjoy!
So we're gonna start now, Doc?
I would suppose we should, but first, your name. Quaest. It's unlike anything I've heard before. Could you tell me anything about it? The inspiration?
I really couldn't tell you. Just my parents being quirky, I guess. Oh, my kid's not like other kids. He's special. Not as if being special means anything.
Yes, I can relate to you in that aspect. People call me the Sandman after all. I really couldn't tell you why, honestly. Anyway, that last statement you made. Not as if being special means anything. Let's talk about that. I'm aware of what you call yourself, but please just restate it for me. You are a self-proclaimed...
Nihilist. Self-proclaimed nihilist. Existential nihilist, to be exact. It'd be meaningless to give you the meaning since you already know what it is.
Right. You mention meaning a lot. What is meaning to you? What is your definition for it, specifically in the context of life?
Meaning means having an impact. It has to matter.
If I were to punch you then, would that matter?
It'll heal.
How about my advice during this session then? Shouldn't that matter? You are here for a reason after all.
A reason that I couldn't tell you why, and can't ever tell you why, really.
Are you actively seeking out an answer then? Well then, what if I were to do this?
How did you do that?
So that left an impact, but don't pay too much attention to it. What's more of a concern is that you consider life meaningless. No? And meaning is defined by having an impact?
In the grand scheme of the universe, we don't matter. Nothing we do will ever matter. You'll die, the sun explodes, the heat death of the universe happens, and we all start over again. If you can outlive humanity, change that loop, then congratulations, you have impact. Cowabunga. You can't argue with me that there's nothing at the end.
No, I'm not. I don't think anyone is. But you are. I think you always are. This is advice time now. Best listen. You always want to be a Debbie Downer. Oh, is that not a phrase that's used anymore? just when I was getting the hang of it. My apologies. I know that must be cringe to you. I hope that's still used. I'm just old. But you hold this as cosmic truth. Fancy yourself a god? Are others to be gods as well? Bit of a high bar, don't you think? You're only young, but you believe you know more than everyone else.
Can I get a word in? This is supposed to be my session. Why do you clash with me when we agreed upon the end? This is not a debate. You're supposed to help. Yet there is none. Typical. Honestly, I don't know why I'm getting angry. It's not as if this would do anything in the long run.
You can leave at any time if you truly believe that, though you do bring up a good point. I shouldn't debate you, so here, it's an analysis. Interesting thing of note, you acknowledge anger. A failed emotional nihilist as well.
No, I wouldn't go that far. Though perhaps that would be a better place to be. And before you analyze any further, I'm no moral nihilist. They're crazy, just psychopaths enabling themselves. Metaphysical nihilists are a different kind of crazy, though. Of course, this existence is real. Just pointless.
Sure. If everything's pointless and there is no purpose, surely you would agree that humans and animals have no differences then. They both end up doing nothing but die.
Of course. We're all animals. They just never say it. To be an animal would be to die for anyone. And everyone's too caught up on not dying.
Interesting. We are missing one key difference between humans and animals, though. Do you know it? Of course not, or else you wouldn't be here. Humans dream, Quaest. I would know. I'm an expert. My specialty, really. Their soul flies and they want to reach those heights sometime again. So they work. Yes, Quaest, these flying pigs put in effort. You are a failed dreamer. But it's not just merely that. You dreamed big once. You dreamed you were God, but then that view shattered. You're youthful. You have good parents in school. Figured you're on top of the world. Then what? A wrong answer. Your friends left you for someone better. Flunk a class. All three. Probably less. It's always so for those who believe they are gods. And yet, you still see yourself as one. But you know the ultimate truth. That there is none. Typical. Curious crow to pontificating parent.
And only the old know what's true then? Can there be no wise amongst the young?
In a way, yes. You know more than me about the current world, yet the old go to bed content. It's not a word I'm sure you know. It comes with a bit of age, or work. Either do.
So, I'm just lazy. Is that what you're saying? Is life just meant for work? Work for what?
Well, yes, you are. But life is not meant purely for work. Work helps make life. After the presumed reasons I listed above, did you do anything? No, I don't think you did.
Are you calling me pathetic? Because it matters not. I want you to know that.
No, I would never. I will say that you need to stop dreaming like a god, because you're only human. But I can't say more than that. For once a pair apprehends a piece of knowledge, it will continue to pipe only that until the gods know when. You're only mortal. The eye's been immortal but never meant for you. If you want a universe, make a smaller one. People exist. You have yet to grow, little parakeet.
You keep telling me what I am, Doc. What are you? 'Cause you're a crappy therapist.
I never said I was one. Neither am I a doctor. You can call me Hypnos. Now, to the main question of this session. Do you remain a parrot? An animal? Do you dream of nothing still? I'll take that as a yes. I hope you keep these words in mind. I'll see you tomorrow, same time, with some medicine that will hopefully help. It should. Thousands of years of practice. Now, that's the end of the session. I have other clients waiting in the lobby. Now, if you'll excuse me, theirs.
Nothing still.